Home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Trojans want to move quickly.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Glagway. Throws to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up for the PAT.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. If they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Got a lot of running room. The 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Florida! The defense with the scoop and score. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Right back to the well. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed, lost one deep down the right side. And he holds it in at the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That is so much easier said than done. Oh, stay in bounds. Well, you got to focus on the catch and the ball coming to you and playing off the defender, and there's so many things that go into it, but he definitely looked like he stepped out, and now it's decision time because fourth downs are coming.
He'll bring it back. It's Branch. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
At some point, this shit got to stop.
Looking for a productive.
Ain't no way in hell they gave you that fumble on that. That shit crazy, bro. That is something about this game. I mean, no damn sense.
They'll give it to the back.
And I bumped the hole right there. I bumped him out.
Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on
boy scared.
Second and 9. He's looking to throw. grabbed behind the line. It's Mark.
Now, these niggas not blocked, bro. I got 4 people over there.
Keeps this drive moving. Doesn't SC always
I ain't even got no burners for real.
Central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter.
I just want my dude to block.
It doesn't matter the number.
Like, ain't no reason you should have got the fucking that fumble. He ain't even block the dude that was in front of him.
When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
And he's brought down after a nice game. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just
he got jammed up at the line. I seen you bring that motherfucker down, too.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but then
no way. No, it's fast. It should be jammed like that.
Pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Pick up for 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack. Obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
In the gun and looking to throw on third.
Got your ass.
And he's got it.
I knew he was going to go to the tight end.
Southern Cal.
I knew he was going to go to the tight end. I had to read you.
Better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the
y'all
ball
built for comfort.
down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Almost ready to.
It's all right. They're going to give you a touchdown right here.
Touchdown.
So every time I score, I give up a touchdown. That shit don't ever change.
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He's
I was about to do
down
right there.
16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Nah, you got Langway. He going to be nice.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a
Yeah, that's
bad
what you need with
spot.
QB. You can build everything else.
So you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable.
I ain't gonna lie.
They gotta do something.
Your D-line should be eating way more. You got like 350 niggas, especially that one motherfucker, Desmond Watkins, whatever his name is.
They will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They go to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot about RB1 in this offense, but this one shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
It looked like the ball's coming straight to me. I didn't think he was going to throw it to Elton.
Because as soon as you break the pocket, you're thinking, oh man, it's going to take off and run, and I might come up. And those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Hands it off.
They might as well take away the fucking cover inside, outside, underneath. That shit just decoration.
This guy's a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside.
Real
He can
shit.
really do it all.
Halfway there on first down and second and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can
Oh.
I do here? You got to find something on the defense. You got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now,
He is a freshman.
so you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different.
That's why they don't put black dudes like QB.
Dropping back, it's Flagway.
Oh, fuck him up.
It's complete
Oh, my
to the
God.
left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, good screen.
Get it out on the screen.
Made his ass jump. Good shit. Good shit.
Everybody on the
He should have fumbled.
there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to
Bro, after the last 2 games, bro, I need all the help. They've been holding me. I paid my dues.
With a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Daniels.
That's it.
And a nice run there.
That's suicidal right there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill.
That's unforgivable.
Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And that is a huge
I asked myself that from Nebraska.
You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, well, I told you he was going to score. I told you. He never fails.
Touchdown, Gator.
That boy, my end came unfree, went up the field.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the
He pretty much double blocked.
Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been hungry.
And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 85
Never
yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson.
I keep running into my dudes, bro. God damn.
To take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
77, what are you doing? At least hold the nigga or something.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can
go. Good special team, man. Don't go where he at. Go where he's gonna go.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Lagway. He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
They just don't know what to do, man. They just don't know. Shit just for decoration. If I choose to play over the top, I mean anything underneath is fair game. I should never get beat deep if I'm picking over the fucking top. Like I think that should be how it is. If I pick outside, I should get beat inside. If I pick underneath, I should get beat over the top. Like that should be fucking standard shit.
Didn't find any crease.
Damn, bro. Shit. It's all here looking cute.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No.
Get him right back, though.
And deep down the left side.
What the actual? Why are you throwing to the inside?
Complete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. All that space to the outside. This nigga throwing to the inside.
The entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on, and just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He's got his man.
I know
we
my man
reached
ain't
the
taking
2-minute
like
warning,
that.
and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
A yak play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
I was trying to throw that away for real. I wasn't trying to throw that shit to square.
Guys, they've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Throw that to the ground. Throw it to the ground.
Physical pass defense.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Pocket starts to collapse. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down. And
shout out
he
to God.
slides in safely. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation, and a nice heads-up play.
You gotta catch this, bro. You gotta catch that, bro. That hit wasn't that hard. That hit was not that hard.
Wonder if they'll throw it again.
We're being away from too much for that.
2nd and 10 from the 49. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the
Why do you keep stopping, bro? Keep going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit
Yeah.
short of 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove.
There ain't nobody right there. Like, man, that shit. He still got like 3 more yards to run.
Idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great.
Got him,
One high down the left side.
bro.
It goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical.
Oh, I dropped the ball on conservative.
Like
Yeah.
that 3rd down
What
right
the
there.
fuck?
When it's a throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Trojans will punt this one away.
That shit don't make no sense. Put them one though.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the
Conservative catch, bro, and I dropped the ball.
Gave them no opportunity for a return.
Okay, you just gotta make a play. Son. I can't draw that play.
Here comes the offense. They've got time. They've got the lead. And David,
Safeties just want to hit.
Doctor, first do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
He can't throw like that. The motherfucker can't hit a wide open pass, but he can make an off the run.
Some momentum for the other side.
Fucking throw like
I
that.
think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game.
Motherfucker can't throw the ball to somebody wide open, but he can make that.
Just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
That shit didn't even look right.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very...
Hey, both was open. I'll live with the underneath.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often.
Man, I should have went with the running back. He can't catch like that.
Take advantage of this
He probably could have knocked it out of him.
And arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
He did. I know. I see you want to go left first.
Coordinator quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Gonna take a shot.
Give me that.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Looking for more room.
Hey, they did the same thing to me. It's only right.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game.
That was that choice in where he can go straight up do a post.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the wideout. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I'm calling up the perfect. This is probably one of my better play calling games, and I can't get shit going.
After the misfire now on 2nd down.
God damn.
He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Branch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw for it.
Man.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown USC. What a cannon this dude has for Nothing more frustrating.
Hey, this game's so fucked up, bro.
Throw out the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback.
Hey.
Way up in the air, and he does. And his receiver comes down with it.
I ain't got nothing to say about that, bro. That's terrible.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That shit been happening to me since I joined the league.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half.
That's great.
Fair catch, called for and made.
That's crazy.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Man, hell no.
The second half always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're watching a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and
Got my phone.
I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it
like
positive.
that,
Don't sit back in the pocket. You force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something.
Any motion over here. Come on.
Right
that top. You gotta set the edge, son. I can't play you if you can't set the edge.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards.
You bench 500 pounds. You can't shed the block. I can't play you.
Over and over and over again. They're not sexy. They're not pretty. But in the end, they're
That's what I'm talking about.
Downs when you need them.
And the defense makes the stop after
I don't need you to do it every now and then. I need you to do it more consistent, son.
didn't get much on first down. It's
Talking about you want this NIL money. I need to see more.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
He's tired. He's tired.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably...
Are you double teaming number 90?
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
They ain't doing nothing.
All game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
That was your second read. I already know that.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fine. You want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down.
Oh, he heard me.
See that's your playmaker.
Negative 14 speed.
Get it to him, get the first down.
Negative 14 speed. Negative 14 speed. There's no way in hell. Kiss my ass. I just don't know how you got out there like that.
It's flag way. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this was
good shit.
He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open. So you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And they drag him down, but not before he
right
gets
tackle, nice.
first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. You got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those.
It's in the game. It's in the game.
That's way too easy.
Wants to throw on first down off the play.
Oh, get that pick.
A shot to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
Mike.
And with that, they got the lead here in the
He has nobody in this area. Why not jump the post? He has nobody in his area.
Splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
I know that's right. Nobody in his zone. Why not jump the post route? That's just common fucking sense.
From 22 yards out.
God damn. I can't do everything. Like, at some point, the game got to help me out a little bit. Bruh, I can't be on everybody.
After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
They don't call holding.
Running toward the tape. He's inside the 40.
He thought he had his.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped.
That's crazy, bro.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the single back. Puts him in the spin cycle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Touch pass on the run. The defense moved and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets.
You picked the wrong hole still.
Defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for once.
Tried to go outside.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
He's wide open.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football.
He went to square and R1 was going to be wide open.
The Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return.
I'm just trying to figure out why my old linemen just be watching, bro. Like, D-line get instant block shit. I don't understand.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last
How do you get beat to your outside? That's the area you guarding. He literally ran to your zone and still beat you.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And he does
I know a little football. I just need EA to smash it.
And making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Way to shot. Way to shed his little ass out the way, man.
On that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Gators get it up for the 1st down.
98.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short.
You want to go grab him, you can. I can reach out there.
They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I'm still in the 3rd quarter.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. A little screen to the running back. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I don't understand. He shouldn't be able to run. He should be jogging.
You get a completion and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the 1st down.
Okay, appreciate
and
that.
they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal
I know
line.
you fucking are.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of
I'm
scrimmage.
sitting there waiting.
I think coming into this season,
Let me see.
they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And this one's
That's
going
smart.
to be incomplete. He was trying to make the
He wasn't trying to do that, but that's
corner of
smart.
the end zone.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range,
I know you weren't trying to throw the ball away.
Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today.
Bro, 9,
looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 28 over the Sharks. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Just trucks through it. And he was loose and in the open field.
He finally blocked it.
On his way, a tremendous pickup.
We should have did the first go around. We didn't even get a situation.
It done through the air, picking up the 1st down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times.
Man, it took forever to throw the down ball.
And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
They'll give it to Johnson. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a
I'll go ahead and
quarter finish. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got...
Now that time I'll put it underneath.
First and goal at the 6.
This offense is not letting up.
I need to give up something.
Here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my God, bro.
Going 2-1. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays.
Why I got 4 people down the field, bro? Why I got 4 people down the field? No, I got 4 people down the field and blocking the soul.
First down here for the offense.
That shit is crazy.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Got a wide open receiver. Lowers those pads.
He's staying getting caught.
Finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
6'6", and go get the ball.
His 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The handoff to Johnson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays.
Can't be the D-line. My star ain't do shit this game.
Set up a good second down.
Wasn't on cuffs.
He'll try it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter in this kickoff team.
My defense so ass. I can't get a stop to save my life. I've been scoring. I can't get a stop now.
50 plus, and he did it with ease.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Drawing up the plays.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy
He didn't even
take full accountability.
He didn't even block him, bro.
I'm about to lead this offense now down.
I wouldn't even go be mad if I fumbled. I wouldn't have been mad at that.
Just like, yeah, my bad. Hey guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more. You should have ran a better route.
That is.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, at this point in the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The throw. Caught on the outside. It's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
I'm just trying to see why my old linemen don't want to block, bro. Why are they just standing there?
Able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage.
Gets away from one, finds room. Afterburner's coming. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They're going to throw it again.
I'm about to say he's 6'7", bro. He's 6'7". He got to go get it.
I'm going to spread you.
I don't know why they took him off from being a tight end.
Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look. You taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
That boy, smooth bounce right to him.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Going for it all.
Oh.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gator. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead.
Obviously, on the same play, bro. I don't know how to make these niggas adjust to that shit.
Right, late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir.
What is Ford doing?
Find my receiver out wide and give me another touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Florida. And this defense...
You wasn't even trying to do that, bro. That's so crazy.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
That was the one where he had the choice route, and of course he kept going.
Might do it, man. Offense needed points.
That shit crazy, bro.
Defense comes up.
I can't make it up.
Interception takes it all the way back just to
Let
pad
me get the
their
fuck
lead
out
a
of
little
here.
bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Stopped at the
Right.
17, and he's probably
That's literally been me the whole season, bro. Second half, bro, my shit just non-existent.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance.
Bro, let me get off this shit. I gotta go, bro. End this shit, bro.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw
Man.
him scrambling, trying to buy time.
This shit's so stupid.
To keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Line getting set on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he is just in goal.